EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arizona. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
He'll drop to throw. A short one here. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it.
It's going to be unfortunate for this guy, Mike. I mean, that was incredible effort to continue to fight and break all those tackles. But it doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to say, hey, great effort, go down, live to play another snap. In this case, he just kept the play alive a little too long. The defense kept pursuing him, and next thing you know, they pop it out. And it goes the other way.
And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Beavis, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here.
Ground start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Flush to his right. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Let's go. Black, 95, ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. And he'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
A gain of 7. First down, Las Vegas.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
3. Here we go. 33. Black Ultra. Punt.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. 45, 50, 10.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
50, green.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A nice throw by the rookie from Nebraska. It results in a first down.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open. I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Blue, set. 43, blue, 32. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Set, go.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And the Cardinals.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Here,
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. His 12th touchdown of the year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. Oh! He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now give up the middle, and they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
In motion, that's Thornton. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
We'll run the toss to Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Vegas.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run right here, and it's Genty. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Second and a yard. They'll go again with Genty. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Down, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. Whoa. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First down, Raiders.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Gentry. Yeah.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bauer. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 2.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, running with I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills. All the ready.
In motion, Naylor. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
His ball's around, but it is incomplete. Budda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Flash. Cut.
Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Cardinals will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
A run now on second down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raider first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a handoff to Genty. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And third down coming up. In motion, that's Thornton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First down, Las Vegas.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on first or second down. Like, the issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's in! Touchdown, Vegas. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked them all down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. Cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just...
That is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Intercepted. The
Here we
Cardinals
go.
take
Set.
over first
Fight.
and 10
Ready?
at their own 37.
Now a run on first down. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Down. 10 black. Ready?
That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Ready. Yellow. 43.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Throwing now on first and 10. Now he'll tear one out. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You can see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Set. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That is Max Crosby in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Okay, break.
3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left, and there's his running back. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Hut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
16 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Run right in the gut with Gentry. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now a give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down by Jordan Burch. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Here we go, set. Big twist, ready.
Drive will start on the ground, and a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Black.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Here we go. Ready?
First and 10 at the 20.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second and 10, Bill. Try to throw. He's got room to roll. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
22 needle. Let's go now. Ready.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
10. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is Hart down that right sideline. And he will score. Jalen Nailor. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Here's first down.
Shot.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the ready.
Can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
95. Ready.
They'll stick to the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. It is second and a yard.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down. now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They'll try it now with Gentry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he ran right through one tackler, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground with Gentry.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd down, 3 to go. In motion, Naylor. Now a first throw here in overtime. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. He'll get this out wide. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Downs. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
34 yards.
A huge play there in overtime. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards. First down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
70 line.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and 9.
Set.
In motion, Naylor.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
This one complete to Bourne. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles and we've got a timeout.
The 40-yard line.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 30, 43 red. Set.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down, and that's going to do it. No time left. This game is going to end at a tie. So, that's going to be it. It was a game that did not lack for highlights. But in the end, 4 quarters and an overtime session couldn't break the deadlock. This